What is up, guys? TV704 here, bringing you some gameplay. Demolition on the map, Nuketown. Couple notes. This gameplay isn't mine. It's a friend of mine, because I asked permission from people before using their gameplays. Another note is that this is in theater mode, so you won't see a final kill cam. Couple things I want to talk about in this commentary is that, there's a lot of stupid people in the world these days, and to be honest, to think of how stupid this world can get. Like, for instance, there was a post I saw on Facebook randomly one night scrolling because all my friends were off Xbox. Well, not really while they were off Xbox, while they were on, but I was trying to download the Warface beta. It's talking about my state. I live in Tennessee. There was a bill that had been passed to allow bullying of LGBT people, which is lesbians, gays, bisexuals, and transvestites, just in the name of religious freedom. Now let's talk about what's wrong with that. First of all, there's so many people in the world nowadays trying to stop bullying. It's kind of bad how bullying is nowadays and what it does to a self-esteem on a person. I should know it because I got bullied in high school. But to be honest, it's kind of stupid. I'm done with humanity just from seeing that itself. To allow religious freedom just because it's a sin to be gay, it's a sin to blah blah blah, it's a sin to blah blah blah. Now, before you call me atheist or anything for saying this, I am partially Christian. I mean, I don't go to church as often as I should because I work on weekends. But the thing is, though, it may be a sin to be gay, but it's also a sin to commit adultery. It's also a sin to pass judgment upon others, because God is the only one allowed to place judgment upon others. As sad as it may be, you can't just say, oh, just because it's a sin. Well, a lot of things are a sin, because one of the things is love thy neighbor, and technically you're not loving thy neighbor just because he doesn't believe in what you believe. And another thing about religious people, some religious people are really great. I know a lot of good Christian people that I talk to, or a lot of atheists that I talk to. There are some pretty good people that don't bash on me just because, I'm Christian, they're atheists, and, stuff like that. But there was this one woman I saw an interview of, and she had said that, we should separate the gays so they couldn't be able to reproduce. Sorry if I stutter. And I'm just like, okay, gays can't stutter because 2 penises don't equal a baby unless it's a gangbang, and 2 vaginas don't equal a baby unless it's a sperm donor. So, yeah. That's just kind of how the world works and how anatomy works. And technically a point brought up to mine by one of my friends who is, her father's like a, can't think of the word for it, a preacher or something. I don't know if that's the exact word she said, but it said God created Adam and told him he could find whoever he wants to mate with. But when Adam could not find anyone, God made Eve. So by technicality, God never really said that you could be. It has to be man and woman. I mean, to be honest, like getting back on the topic again of how the stupidity of people these days is that, well, you can't use the Bible as your answer to everything. I'm sorry, but it's true, because there are scientific facts. You gotta look at the science behind shit too. I mean, I love science. I'm a little bit of Christian, and I love fucking science. I'm not atheist just because I say all this shit. I actually think. I don't look at the world closed-minded and let everyone tell me what I need to believe in. Because I know what I need to believe in. To be honest with all y'all, I wouldn't believe in... I kind of believe in God, yes. There are some... But, I won't actually truly 100% believe until I actually see him myself. Because, to be honest with you, it's like, how can you, like, I remember one Christian person told me, how can you believe in something you can't see? How can you believe all those scientific stuff if you can't believe what you can see? I said, you believe in something you can't see, so what's the difference? And, again, see, back to the stupidity of the world. Whether people believe me or not. I mean, I know I'm kind of rambling here, and I'm probably not making any sense to you guys right now, but I just need stuff to rant about, and I needed some way to rant about, so I figured, why not a commentary, right?
He's gone.
To be all honest, in all honesty, people, I'm kind of scared for the future generation of our kids. I mean, honestly, YOLO, swag, all that stupid shit. Be honest with y'all, if you really learned your history, that swag means secretly we are gay, and it was a way for gay people to advertise secret gay orgies, if you knew your actual history. And that YOLO stuff ain't gonna seem so cool 20, 30 years from now. It's like they say, YOLO and swag don't pay the bills. Ugh, even though I don't pay bills right now either, but you don't see, not one of those people that go around saying swag this, all that stupid shit. It's like about as stupid as the 420 people. It's like, okay, we get it, you get high, big fucking deal, you know? That's another thing I was gonna rant about. It was on the tip of my mind before, it was on the tip of my tongue and mind before I started rambling on again. Crap, I'm trying to think of it. What else was something so stupid that I've heard about recently? Oh, oh, okay, I guess I could talk about profiling. That's another thing. Okay, like, here's a good example of profiling. Me and my friends, you know, just playing Black Ops 2, and, you know, some of us being nice, you know, I say some because there's someone by the name of TPH Chrysalis. He's kind of a douchebag, but, you know, that's him. I accept him for him. He's probably gonna hate me for that part. Oh, well. The thing is, the stupidity behind profiling someone is kind of stupid. It's just like, oh, well, you suck because you like that show. You're gay because you like that show. Because, you know, we're bronies, and most people know what bronies are. And it's kind of fucking stupid, you know, that you profile people that way. Like, honestly, we'll get profiled more than anyone. More than a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, a Pokemon fan, than any other kind of fan, I should say. It was kind of stupid, like the petition that I found one time that was talking about, you know, put a stop to the brony fandom just because they're the most violent people you could ever meet, because that when you insult their show, they get so freaking mad and they become the most violent person in the world. And all I can think of is, well, calling me gay, a pedophile, a 40-year-old man, that really isn't insulting the show now, is it? I mean, profiling is like one of the lowest forms of insult. To be honest, if you have to insult someone, it's about as stupid as insulting someone over the internet is about as stupid as saying, "Oh, shut the fuck up" over, you know, Xbox Live or PlayStation Network, when you can just fucking hit that mute button, which is what they created the mute button for. If you don't want to hear someone, mute them. And say, well, that makes me a pussy. Well, then just get over it, because you don't want to hear them. You're tired of their shit. Mute them. It's about as stupid as the people that talk about their GB rank. Like, they're not me and TPH Pinkie Pie are actually being good sports and, you know, just joking around with this one dude. And he starts getting mad at us, saying, well, me and my team's GB rank is a 3.0. And all I can think of is, like, okay, that's you and your GB team. What's your individual one? And why are you talking about GB and pubs? Why the fuck should we even care? On like the stupidity of his what he could come up with. Like, one game he was going 1-3 and like in the second round, I believe, and he said, what was he said? He said, "Oh, I'm half asleep, but so are me and Pinkie Pie, and we were doing better than him." Is the funny part. And then later that game, at the end of that game, he was 10-4, and we're just like, oh yeah, where's that half asleep bullshit now? Honestly, there's a lot of stupidity in this world, and I've probably rambled on and went on about subjects I don't know, so I'm probably going to name the title of this video Random Rant. But, yeah. No, honestly, there's a lot of people in this world. I wonder, you know, this is a discussion like me and TPH Chrysalis have had before, and I can't remember exactly what he said. He had a statement that said, why don't we remove all, I think it was, why don't we remove all the warning labels and let the problem sort itself out? Or I think that's what he said, I can't remember exactly. And then my idea was, I think we should go around stamping on people's foreheads, unable to reproduce, because, yeah, that might go against what I said, but there's really some people in this world that shouldn't be allowed to reproduce.
Reconfirmed.
There's a lot of people, I think, in this world that should go back to school and learn a couple things or two. I mean, I know I haven't learned everything in the world. I know I haven't. there's a difference between thinking you know everything and when you don't, and not knowing everything and knowing and thinking you. Shit, I'm stuttering. There's a difference between thinking you know everything and actually knowing everything. Because as a quote I had found once said, and this was between an atheist. This is getting into religion a little bit again. An atheist can read all the books in the world and still not know everything. Said a Christian or any other religion can read one book and think they know everything about the world around them. You know, sorry if that offends you, but it's kind of the truth. Because, I mean, if you're one of those Christians that actually know, you know, that read the Bible and actually don't think and know that you don't know everything about the world, then great. That's good for you, because I can hang out with a person like you. But if you're one of those smug Christians that try to shove your religion down other people's throats, then you're cool too. Like, not really cool. My mind was working backwards there for a minute. If you're one of those Christians that shove your religion down other people's throats, then you just need to go on somewhere, because, in all honesty, if you think about it, all the religions are the same in one way or another. In all honesty. Like, if you think about it. We really shouldn't be hating on anybody. I mean, I know you can't be friends with everybody. I know we can't have world peace, because that's just obvious to show. It's just kind of ridiculous that no one can get along just because of religious differences and bullshit like that. Like, the stupidest reason. Like, again, there's stupidity in this world, and it all needs to vanish. In my good opinion. Oh, I think I've run it on for a little bit too much on everything. I hope none of y'all are too offended, and even if you are, you really shouldn't be, because it was no offense toward anyone on this video. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and my random rambling and stuff like that. Maybe by the end of the day, by the end of this video, you probably learned a good thing or two. So anyway, it's Timmy704. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm signing out.